Hello, everyone. For the last 2 years of my channel, since moving to Colorado Springs, people have often given me the sentiment that I might be blowing things out of proportion a little bit, and that my focus on the conservative right wing politics of my city might be a little obsessive, and I might be blowing things out of proportion. It might not be that bad. Just having focus on the family and a few mega churches, doesn't make this place more conservative than, say, Salt Lake City, where that's pretty much the Mormon capital of the country, or some city down south where they've traditionally been very bigoted. I might be blowing things out of proportion. I've got something for you. And this is also for the people who, for the past week, have been asking me, do I have the results from the poll place that I was running? Yes, I do. I had the ballot box judge print an extra copy from the AccuVote ballot box, and I brought it home with me. Now, this is excluding the 20 touchscreen votes that we had, which were recorded on a separate tally, and this is also excluding the 17 provisional ballots, which were sealed and not recorded at all, and it's excluding anyone who dropped anything in the mail-in ballot box. There's no way that I could unseal their envelopes or anything like that. That box just got returned sealed. So, not knowing any of those numbers, these are just the people who came into my precinct and voted on a paper ballot and then stuck it into the machine. 635 of them. Now I'm going to go over this entire piece of paper here, but you can see 635 total ballots went through this machine. And the most important indicator of the demographics, the political demographics of these three precincts in Monument, Colorado, which is just outside of Colorado Springs, to the north, and it's, just a little bit more conservative leaning than you would find in the more urban areas. This is more like the edge of the county. The most important race here is the president, right? You can see the top two contenders right there. Barack Obama, 104. Mitt Romney, 522, right? Okay, so anybody else name me a place in the United States that went 5-1, 5-1 ratio of Republican to Democrat. I'm not saying it's not out there, but I haven't seen it. Next, we've got Doug Lamborn. Now, he was running for Congressional District 5. He's also, if you don't know who he is, you might remember a story from a few years back. He's the one who called Barack Obama a tar baby. Okay? He's the one who used those words. And, he's not in any danger of losing his congressional seat. As you can see, Doug Lamborn has about 5 times, just add up everyone else in the race, and he has about 5 times as many votes as all the rest of them combined. So, show me a place in America where a congressman can call a black president a tar baby and then get elected by a 5-1 ratio. Now, I'm just going to scroll down the rest of the results, for history, for posterity here, because I'm going to give this to somebody who was in the race, Misha Lusov, who he was pretty much the only liberal on the ballot against Doug Lamborn. He was from the Green Party. The Democratic Party didn't field a candidate for Congressional District 5 or for State Senate District 10. because they know that they're going to lose that badly. They don't want to have that big of a loss. Now, at the end here, this is where an election judge would have signed it. You need two, one from each major party. If we had an election judge from the American Constitution Party, because that's the third biggest party in my state, they would have counted as one of the two as well. You just have to have two different parties from those three major. That's the rules. And the signed copies, one of them went back to the clerk and recorder, and another one of them was posted on the inside window, facing out from Tri-Lakes Methodist Church, where everyone was voting, because it's part of this archaic law, anachronistic law, that it was from before, when you could just go to the clerk and recorder and get all the results from them, because they get these and start tabulating them right away. But people used to drive around and check all of the poll places and actually write down the numbers, and that's how that's how journalists got their numbers, was just to drive around to different polling places. But now it's a little bit easier, but that law still exists. You have to post the results. And I think it's great. It's a great throwback law. I actually let the Boy Scout troop that was in the same church that we were at, they had a meeting that started at 6 p.m., and so I let them tape it to the inside of the window, to get them involved in the political process. And I noticed a couple of my I voted stickers went missing. That's all right. It's the most important part of voting, the I voted sticker, right? Anybody who is missing their I voted sticker because they voted mail-in, PM me. I might send you one, because I've got a few. And yeah, if you know of any other place in the country, it would actually make me feel a little bit better about my city. If you know any other place in the country that was not 5-1 Republican, let me know.